Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessica and today I have my weekly makeup basket and product pan for you. That is a little collab that I am doing with my girl Amanda based off of a project that BeckyLovesKanga is doing. I can't talk as usual. I am going to start with my makeup basket and then I will get on to the product pan. I will show you what I used last week and we will randomly pick live what I will be using for the upcoming week. Starting with my face, my primer, I'm going to bring in, even though I haven't used it in the week, the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. My skin doesn't love it. I can only use it periodically here and there, and I have to switch it off with this product right here, which is the Avon True Perfection. This is not technically a primer, it's an oil control lotion, but I can use it as a primer, especially when my skin is acting up. So I really love to use that on the off days when the primerizer is just not going to work for me. On to foundations. I have three technically this time. The first one is one that you have seen quite a bit. This is my Franken foundation. It's just in this bottle right here, and it's got a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And I am also bringing in my It Cosmetics Celebration Foundation in medium. Not something that I love, but something that I am trying to pan, so it's going to go in here. And this one, if I'm going to use it, I need to use it now. This is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation, and this is in Y445. Look at how dark that is. Seriously, look how dark that is. I'm going to try to contour with this, and I might even, as this is getting a little bit lower, I might try to put some in here and then re-Franken it, if you will, and hopefully create with some of my other products that color again, because I am getting pretty low on this foundation. So I'd like to try to get this used up in the week through contouring and doing that Franken foundation. So hopefully it will go well. All right, for powders, actually before we get to powders, let's do concealers. I'm going to keep in the two concealers that I was using last week. This is the Profusion Cosmetics Conceal Palette. I'm kind of using this as a color corrector, not really as a concealer. For my concealer, I'm using the Julep Cushion Complexion in Buff. Really like the combination of the conceal palette as a color corrector with that julep over top of it. It creates a nice look for me. All right, powders. I have two. The first one is my e.l.f. High Definition Powder in Shimmer, which of course is my Franken powder. Still going strong. Going. It's not going anywhere. And I also have the Mineral Veil, which is Bare Minerals. This is the Tinted Mineral Veil. So it's a little bit darker since the Celebration Foundation is a little bit too light for me. This kind of warms it up a little bit and makes it mo better. All right, moving on to blush, bronzer, and highlight. We'll start with highlight since it's right here. Of course, it's the same two you've seen pretty much all year, the Benefit Watts Up and the e.l.f. Moonlight Pearls Baked Highlighter. Whew. What is with the words? I seriously can talk normal all day long, and then when the camera goes on, it's like my brain just kind of shuts down. I'm not sure what that's about. All right, I'm going to pull out my magnetic palette because, of course, it has a blush and bronzer that I'm using in it, and it has a little bit of everything else. So I'm just going to show it to you all at once right here. A new bronzer from the Sephora Colorista palette. Yes, you know what that means without me having to say it. And a blush. This is the one I've been using in Girls Night. I've kind of Frankened it a little bit just to tone down the oh my god pink. It is actually what I'm wearing today. And yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm not sure if I'm going to Franken it anymore because that bright pink, it was like almost a bubblegum, like Barbie kind of pink, which that's not me. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it like this, but I'm going to work with it for this week. And let's see, I have a gel eyeliner that I am working on right here in Peeping Pan. This is a whole montage of stuff. I have most of my single eyeshadows, I'm trying not to blind you, that are in projects in here. Not all of them, but most of them. This is a Coastal Scents pigment, as well as this one. This is Paradise Diamond Mica, Paradise Diamond Pearl Mica or something like that. And Zion Vistas. This is a pressed Bare Minerals Oz. I have two hot pots from Coastal Scents, and of course my Sephora Colorista mini shadows down here. And yeah, I wanted to put a lot in this week. I kind of wanted to make it a free-for-all. And just I do that periodically where I just want to throw a bunch of things in and just see what I'm in the mood to work on, since the seasons they're kind of starting to change. I've been feeling more fall colors lately, hence the look that I have going on today. That's Oktoberfest in like that blows out the crease, if anyone is curious. I don't wear it frequently, but I was feeling it today. So let me get on to the rest of my eyeshadows that I have in here. Of course, the Naked 3 that I'm not going to open and spoil. If you guys watched my Pan That Palette video just a few days ago, you already know what it looks like. It's only changed a little since then. I have one shade in here, Divinity, that's in Rocking Around the Christmas Tree, so only that one in there. And my throwing shade palette for this week is the Be a Bombshell Bora Bora Quad. Haven't used it yet. So that is what I'm going to be working on for this week for throwing shade. And let's see, getting on to the rest of the eye stuff, because I got a lot. My usual two toppers, the e.l.f. Long Lasting Lustrous Eyeshadows in Soiree and Toast. Of course I'm going to be using those. The e.l.f. Smudge Pot in Ain't That Sweet. It's, you know, it's a staple. I'm putting in two eye bases. One is technically a base and the other one isn't. This is the Laura Geller Waterproof Eye Spackle. Jury is still out on whether or not I like that one. And the Bare Minerals 5-in-1. It's technically an eyeshadow but can be used as a base. I am going to be trying to do some darker looks this week, just to see how it goes. All right, on to eyeliner. I have stuff. My Lord & Berry Black Silk little tiny eyeliner. I already showed you the brown gel one in my magnetic palette, the NYC in the navy, and the NYC white. Worthless white eye pencil, but I need to use it. For brows, I have the e.l.f. eyebrow pencil in deep brown and the Hema brow gel. Getting crazier looking every single day, but I love it. It's lightweight, but it does the trick, so it makes me happy. And of course, mascara is the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir. I will have that in here until it is gone, which I don't think it'll happen this week, but I can tell that it's already starting to change consistencies. Anyone that has used that Velvet Noir will know what I'm talking about. All right, last things that we want to get into before I get into the product pan are the lip products. I got a bunch. Not everything that's in projects right now, but I have a bunch. The first, with the balm, of course, the Burt's Bees Pomegranate. That's going to be there till it's gone. I have two lip pencils, the same as I had last week, the Jordana and Plum. And let's see, this is the Buxom Big Healthy Lipstick in Vienna. I almost forgot what it was because even though I just started using it, this has gotten worn off, probably from rolling around in my drawer. So it needs to get used. All right, the Darling Girl Balm 3D Gloss in All I Want for Christmas. Seriously, why? That's all I'm gonna say. Thanks, Amanda. You owe me one. Just kidding. Okay, getting into the lipstick. I'm only gonna put in one, and this is the Nectarine from Estee Lauder. That is actually what I am wearing right now. I've actually been enjoying this. Since I've been feeling the fall colors, I've actually been enjoying that color. And the Tarte lip gloss does not have a name. It is just a light baby pink. And it goes on pretty sheer unless you really layer it. So I think that's gonna look nice over this lip pencil. That is my makeup basket for the week. Let's get on to the product pan. I've got my phone here. I just need to unlock it real quick. And I have 987 products. Let me make sure that is in here. And we are going to figure out, oh, wait a minute. I didn't even tell you what I used last week. Let's back this up. Boop, boop, boop. Back it up. I had Peach Fuzz. It is a Coastal Scents Hot Pot. Hopefully the camera will adjust and you can see it. This is not very peachy, but I enjoyed it immensely. that is it right there. Hopefully it will show up. It is very shimmery, and a lot of people suggested I use it as a highlighter, which I did not do because I've been working on other highlighters, and I just used it all over the lid. And if I remember to insert a picture of that look, I will, but you know me, I forget things, or I'm in a rush. You know, mom life. So I did enjoy it. I very much enjoyed that, and I look forward to working with that shadow again, hopefully in the somewhat near future. I might need that to tone down my Pan That palette for next year. Whew, I'm a little scared for next year, but that's a whole nother video. Let's get into the new product pan. All right, let's try to generate here. Oh, I think we got a number, 187. Trying not to kill you with the glare. 187. I'm sure it's an eyeshadow. I'm gonna scroll down and see what it looks like, but you know, I'm gonna bet it's probably an eyeshadow. 187. It is. It is an eyeshadow. It is from the Coastal Scents 88 palette, which oddly enough, I just mentioned my Pan That palette for next year. This palette is the one that I'm going to be panning next year. Let me figure out what shadow 61 is after I pull out my palette, and I will be right back with you. All right, I have my Coastal Scents palette, and I'm not thrilled. I am not thrilled. I mean, I was excited to pull this palette out and use something to get some kind of progress on something, anything. And lo and behold, what do I get? A blue eyeshadow. I cannot win with the eyeshadows. I went all the way across, 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, it's 11 across. So this is the shade right here. This is shade 61. Yes, it is crazy blue. I will give you guys a swatch of it. What is it with me and blue eyeshadow? I'm already panning so many. It's pretty, I guess. There is that shade that I will be working on for this week, which, you know, a girl can't have too many blue eyeshadows in her life, I guess. I don't know. So that is what I'm going to be working on for this week. I have a ton of colored eyeshadow, which, you know, goes well with my Naked 3 palette. So we will see how that goes. I'm going to have Amanda and Becky both listed below. I hope you go check them both out. Amanda does her product pan on Tuesdays, the same as me, because we're kind of doing this as a collab. I just happen to kind of tack mine onto my makeup basket. It just seemed very logical to me. Becky does it all on her own because this is her baby. This is what she started. So I'm going to have both of them linked down below, so go check them out. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until I see you on my next video, have a beautiful day.